Right now, the time is done. Yes, it's time to go and vote the new president in Uganda. And sometimes life is so hard in that the people we live with may support other people, which we don't like, but we have to respect other people's decisions. So the countdown is done now. The only thing you can do is to just go and vote. So I call upon all my fellow people to go and vote. And I would like to remind you that sometimes life is a choice. And people make so many different choices in life. So if someone goes and supports another person whom you don't like, whom you don't support, it is still okay 100 times. And if you support another person who another person does not support, it is still okay 100 times because it is a choice. Voting is a choice and supporting is a choice. Everybody is entitled to accept and to vote whom they want. Let these elections don't separate us. We are still all Ugandans. Yes, we are still all Ugandans. Either you want whatever you want, please, my fellow Ugandans. hmm? Let's bring out that encouragement within ourselves. Yeah? Let's don't discriminate each other. Hmm? At the end of the day, if your neighbor supports another person and you also support another person, if the elections are done, the neighbor is not going to vacate or look for another place to live in because for you support another person. Let's learn that politics is a choice, and if someone accepts to support another person, it is okay, because in the world filled with twists, turns and whatsoever, people tend to push what they like to other people, in that for them, if they want something and another person does not like what they want, it will torment them, in that becoming a challenge in themselves. They want to force what they want on other people. And this is not all about politics, it's also in our usual life. People tend to force what they want onto other people. That's not right. What if you are the person who is forced to do what you don't want? At the end of the day, people will pretend, and you might think it is the right choices, but it is not. People pretend. So as long as we live in this world, for God and my country, for God and my country, Uganda, I would like to encourage all the Ugandans to go and vote, because if you sit down at home and don't go and vote, your vote counts. Your vote matters a lot. Chimatalinga nnyo kasita ogenda n'olonda. That is the important thing. You have to go and vote. That is what matters. So I would like to encourage my fellow Ugandans, please and please, let this just be elections. Don't discriminate your fellows. It's not what is necessarily needed. A person is entitled to their own choices. A person is entitled to like what they want. Liking someone is not by force. Liking someone is a choice, that if you like someone, you support that person 100 times, 1000 times. But if you're forced to love someone, at the end of the day, that will be pretense. It means you don't love that person, you're just pretending to make sure you fit into the society. So let's prioritize others' choices and regard them as they are. Let us accept people as they are. Accept a person as they are. Don't make people change. Because if you want to make people change, it means you're going to be another person. At least you're going to be a narcissist. Why would you want to be that? No, 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 no. Let's respect other people's decisions, choices, because at the end of the day, we are all gonna be in the same country. We are all gonna stay in the same country. Apart from that, Are you not going to go and still greet your neighbor because your neighbor is supporting another person you don't support? Are you not going to greet your neighbor because your neighbors voted another person you don't support? Are you not going to share anything with your neighbor because your neighbor is not in the party you support? Hmm? Is that the life we really want? Hmm? I think we need to change this perspective and respect people's decision, because people are entitled to do what they want as a choice, as in you have your own name. You might be called Judith. I'm Judith. My name is Judith. Simple. Now wait a minute. That's my name. Hmm? So it doesn't mean that my neighbor, I have to force my neighbor to call themselves my name to feel that I'm contented. So if I force my neighbor to call themselves also Judith, hmm, will my neighbor be happy about it that I'm forcing them to call themselves my name? Hmm? Let's be realistic about this, cousins. Let's be realistic. This is so important because it can lead to traumatizing other people's. It can destroy families. It can destroy what people have built. We have to think twice about what our actions can do to other people. We have to think about the words we speak. Some of us have a vulgar tongue. We speak so badly. In that, if a person does not want what you want, or a person does not support what you want, you can speak a big word. In my Luganda, we call it ekigambo ekinene n'omuvuma. So you abuse that person, a big word. You are like this, you are like that. Hmm? Why would you call a person a big word? When it is called on you, would you be happy if it is called on you, that big word? Or if it is called your parent, or it is called your sister, or it is called your wife, would you be happy about it? Hmm? Then why would we want to discriminate ourselves? We all know politics is a dirty game. It's okay. But we have to participate in it as well, because our vote matters. Our vote matters a lot. So the moment you wake up and go and vote, it matters a lot. So I saw some people saying, no, we don't have to go and vote, because even if we don't go and vote, our person we want will not succeed. No, we have to go and vote, because if we don't go and vote, our vote does not matter. We have to go and vote. This is what makes us real Ugandans. We have to go and vote because your vote matters a lot. For example, if a person has 99%, and the other one also has 99%, and it is only one vote to decide who is the next president, and it is your vote, you did not vote. Do you see how crooked that is? So you have to go and vote, no matter how the outcome might be. Hmm? Or Gena no longer, you have to go and vote. No matter what results might come out, we have to vote. So, my fellow Ugandans, I'd like to tell you this. Sometimes it's all about us. We need to change our mindset so much. We need to love our neighbors. We need to love our neighbors without conditions. Hmm? Why do you want to put conditions to love people next to you? You don't need to put conditions to love people next to you. Disregard it. Just love them as they are. No matter what party they support, no matter what behaviors they have, no matter whatsoever they have, just love them unconditionally. Let's learn to practice that. Let's learn to support people as they are, because if you don't want to support a person because that person supports another party, it's not worth it. Support people with the open heart, and an open heart means you don't need to discriminate if that person supports another party that you don't support. It means you're helping a person willingly, not unwillingly, but willingly, without doubt, without looking sides and sides, without expecting that person to change for you. Don't do things for people expecting them to change for you. Who are you who want people to change for you? Are you God? That power is only for God. Apart from God, there is no any other person on this earth who is entitled to that. Let people make their own decisions. Let people make their own choices, which they will make them happy. Hmm? It only takes us, and it only takes me and you. We are the people in the society. We can change this world. We can change the way people they have been doing. We can change the way people they have been reacting on themselves. Hmm? Some people don't even like themselves. Hmm? They don't like themselves, and they have that brutal, that torture they went through, maybe those traumas in childhood. So when they grow up, they become a problem to other people. Like in marriages, they want to enforce what they want to their partners. That's not the way to go. We need to change in this 2026. We need to change. We have to sit down and look into the mirror and whisper the words we tell about people. Filter your words before saying them to people. Hmm? Think twice before you bring out that harsh thing you want to put on people. Think twice, because at the end of the day, it might heal someone or it might destroy someone. What do you want? Do you want to destroy people's lives? Hmm? Or do you want to embark on the journey on building people's lives, creating a better, healthy adventure for people? Please, let's change. Yes, let's change and agree. If a person does not support a person you love, it's okay. If a person does not like the person you like, it is okay. Yes. Let's share love. Let's spread awareness. Let's spread love. Let elections don't divide us. Because elections are going to end. They are just in days. They are going to end. We are going to still remain here when the elections are done. So, we need to be examples to our own kids. We need to be exemplary. Hmm? Let's learn to change. We need to spread love. We need to spread awareness about this. The way you love yourself, it's the way you need to love your neighbor as well. It is the need to love your fellow politician as well. Hmm? No, it's okay when someone does not support what you want. Yes, I know it hurts sometimes, but you need to accept their decisions. Hmm? You need to accept their decisions. Cousins, let's spread love. I just love my country for God and my country. I just wish my country a very beautiful elections, because right now they are having elections. They are going to have elections by the time you see this video, and the internet is on shutdown. So my country they don't have an internet, and because me I am not in my country, so that's why I have an internet. And either way, I just love you, my fellow Ugandans. I'm sending you lots of love. I'm sending you lots of hearts, and I'm sending you lots of hugs. Remember, life is precious, and life is precious when you're living in it. Life is precious when you share what you can to your neighbor, and life is precious if you share a helping hand to a person who truly needs it. Let's spread love, let's spread awareness, let's unite together. It is worth it, and we can do this and more. We can reach miles if we decide to get together. We can build a better country together. I just love you, my countrymen and my countrywomen. I just love you. I just spread love. Let's just learn that to spread love. Thank you for watching. I just wish you all the best. Everyone out there, I just wish you all the best. Yes, I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for watching.